many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
My name is Janice Rubenstein. I've been a member for 50 years.
My name is Beatrice Zeidel. I've been a member of the Ethical Culture Society approximately 35 to 38 years ago.
I'm Helen Jacobs. Steve and I have been married for 53 years, and we've been members of the Ethical Culture Society for 53 years.
I'm Phyllis Dumont, and I've been a member as close as I can figure out 41 years.
Okay.
Rudy Herzog, and I'm a founder member 50 years ago.
Marvin Mausner, and it's been 48 years.
I'm Ellen McBride, and I've been a member of the Ethical Culture Society. That is, I joined the New York Society in 1964.
My name is Peter Kelly, and I've been a member of Ethical Culture here in Bergen County for 17 years.
Diana Weber Gross, and I've been a member of the Bergen Society for about 20 years.
My name is Wesley Matsui. Most people call me Wes. I've been a member about 9 or 10 years.
Dick Oldenburg, and I've been a member for 41 years.
Must one man have before he can hear people
Ethical
cry?
culture is a place where people come together who are of different backgrounds, and it's a place where no matter what your background is, you are made to feel comfortable and you feel very accepted, and everybody treats you as an important person.
Ethical culture is a philosophy of life. I don't choose to use the word religion. Religion, in the common understanding, is something that's involved with supernaturalism, and I deny that ethical culture has anything to do with supernaturalism, and therefore I choose to call it a philosophy of life. Doing the best you can will bring out the best in others, but you do the best you can to help others because it's the right thing to do.
I would describe ethical culture as a great place to do your thing for yourself and for others in a caring, intergenerational community.
Describing ethical culture to someone who's never heard about it before is always a challenge for us. I like to think of us as a religion, and I like to think that we have many of the positive aspects of organized religion. We have a community of like-minded people that support each other, but at the same time, it is our focus on human activities and on making the world a better place. We have many of the benefits of an organized religion in that we have a supporting community and we have rituals that nourish our spiritual needs. But at the same time, we don't focus on just merely a theistic view. We focus on what's happening here in the world and among people and how to make society better.
I would say that it's a good place to find community. It's also a great place to be able to do things that impact the world, really, in a social way. I would tell them not to worry so much about belief. We are not involved with what their belief is, as long as they are believers in making a better place in this world and a better life for all of those around us in this world. And this is a place where they can come together with other people in order to do that and find a community of like-minded people.
Society is a place for meeting of people who want to make a better world, but under a sort of umbrella of community.
You can't follow a ritual. You can't just automatically get forgiveness. You can't just read the Torah because it's been read for the last 3,000 years. You can't really have anybody else tell you what to do. You've got to think things out for yourself.
I describe it as a place that talks about ethics but does it in a non-theological way.
Improve oneself and others, and we welcome all those with other beliefs. And why don't you come and try us?
We have been very constant in that our membership has generally varied between 180 and 220 members, occasionally a little bit larger, but we've been very, very stable.
I think ethical culture does make a difference in today's world. Certainly, the moral questions and the political climate today severely need ethical culture. And I think that we have an opportunity to be paid attention to. And I do believe that when we speak up and when we make ourselves known, we're listened to. I think we have a great deal of credibility.
We could do what we are doing now, like next week when there's going to be a march, against the war. I think that these things are very important. We did that in our youth, and very much so. And I think that we did help change the world in many respects. And I feel that whatever we do now, I think will have an effect later on, a good effect.
Ethical Culture is a tiny organization, but what we have to say is not at all tiny. We can make a difference in the world by continuing to witness, by continuing to speak out, by continuing to represent humanism and all that is good in human beings, humans at their very highest level. We do not purport to be perfect, but we know that humans have tremendous capacity and tremendous ability to live together and to make the world that we have here our paradise. And humanists and ethical culturists must continue to witness to the world what our vision is, and witness not only in our words, but in our actions when we
We have to continue to give our message. I think we've grown. I think we can continue to grow if we do have the exposure. Now we have a little ad on TV, which I think is going to be great. I think that we just have to keep letting people know what we're about.
Realistically, we're always going to be a small organization in this society, in American society. And so I think that we have to continue to act assertively and independently, and to be a voice for reason and for humanism in a society that never will quite come around to where we are. It's hard to think about our anniversary without remembering significant individuals that are no longer with us. And in particular, I think about Pete Jacobson and Jack Rubenstein and some other of the founding members or very pillars of our society who worked very hard to make our society an effective part of improving Bergen County.
All my best experiences, I guess, have to do with people. I really feel that's what we're all about. We're about people and relationships, and making our relationships with people in the world a better thing. My favorite things have been the retreats, the times when we are together with enough time to really talk to each other and learn more about each other on a one-to-one basis.
Parts of the Sunday morning platforms that really intrigued me and affected me was the chorus singing on the Sundays that Joe gave his leaders talk. The choice of songs were very emotional, spoke of peace and freedom and love and all the good ideals that Joe would very often talk about, but singing songs brings an emotional quality to those topics.
Dramatic experience that I had with the society was a time when I think the Middle East question was very uppermost in people's minds. There were tremendous feelings of anger and fear. You couldn't even discuss the Palestinian issue related to the Israeli issue with your friends. It was silence. It was a very tense time. And I had belonged to an organization called Bergen, which means alternative. And I organized, through some of my contacts, a talk with the daughter-in-law of Martin Buber and an Arab, which at the time was a very important event. And ethical culture, at the time we didn't even have a building, but they arranged to have that event take place in another building. And we had a large attendance, and it was a statement that we were willing to look at both sides and we were willing to be open. And I was proud to be associated. I was proud to be involved with that.
Certain platforms, Sunday morning platform addresses have been very inspirational. They've offered support and guidance, particularly in times of stress and national stress, local stress, that have really calmed the waters.
One of the biggest contributions that ethical culture has made to my family is in terms of my children coming through the Sunday school and going through the rite of passage, in which they address the entire congregation with a presentation about their values or their thoughts, and this has been enormously important to my kids and their becoming young adults.
My daughter's graduation from the ethical culture Sunday school, it was just magical. I was so proud of her. That was my favorite experience.
We were sort of kept in the dark as to the nature of her project, so when the actual presentation occurred, it was truly new to us, and so I couldn't have been prouder. And I think Elena's taken that experience and certainly she lives with that, and I think she still lives with it in terms of what she does and how she thinks. That's part of her identity and who she is.
One of the most important decisions I made in my life, with the help of my husband, was joining this organization. It's given me my dearest friends. It's made me aware of so many social issues, and we've participated in many of them, and it's just made me a much broader human being, I think, and I'm very grateful for it.
There's no place in this world where I'll belong when I'm gone, and I won't know the right from the wrong when I'm gone, and you won't find me singing on this song when I'm gone. So I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. And I won't feel the flowing of the time when I'm gone. All the pleasures of love will not be mine when I'm gone. My pen won't pour a lyric line when I'm gone. So I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. And I won't breathe the bracing air when I'm gone. And I can't even worry about my cares when I'm gone. Won't be asked to do my share when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. And I won't be running from the rain when I'm gone, and I can't even suffer from the pain when I'm gone. Can't say who's to praise and who's to blame when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. Won't see the golden of the sun when I'm gone, and the evenings and the mornings will be one when I'm gone. Can't be singing louder than the guns while I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. All my days won't be dances of delight when I'm gone, and the sands will be shifting from my side when I'm gone. Can't add my name into the fight while I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. And I won't be laughing at the lies when I'm gone, and I can't question how or when or why when I'm gone. Can't live proud enough.